What's going on, guys? My name is BJ and this is Praska Boys Garage. Now this video is going to be just a little bit different from the normal things you've seen on my channel. I want to talk about what's been going on with me, why I haven't been filming, and what we plan on doing going forward. So this may not be a smooth transition of a video. I'm going to probably fumble through my words because I don't want to do a lot of editing. I just want to sit here and tell you guys what's been going on. So I'm going to give you the short version on what's been happening. About a year ago now, well, about 10 months ago now, I had a slipped disc or a herniated disc in my lower back. Which caused a lot of pain. Actually, the last 4 or 5 videos I posted on the channel, I was dealing with that pain, and eventually just got to the point where I needed to do something about it. And we decided through a lot of different channels. I did everything first that I was supposed to, all by the doctor's requests, but finally it came down to surgery in February. So in February 2021, I had back surgery where they actually took the herniation out of my back. It sealed it up, was healing just fine. But ultimately about a month and a half later, it re-herniated again. So I got to tell you guys, as far as motivation to film and work and get that stuff done, I don't know if I've ever had a setback like this before in my life, where I've always been so motivated and so planned and scheduled that I had a surgery in February. I was supposed to be out for 6 weeks. I was supposed to get back into shape for about a month and a half, and then get back right to work probably around March, April time. And that didn't happen. And because of that setback, it just became mentally draining for me. Not only physically in a lot of pain, but mentally it's been tough. So I'm working up the courage and the motivation to get back in the shop because I do have a lot of content in store. So what I'm going to do right now is just film this, throw it on there, and so you guys can watch to give you an update. But right now I'm going to cut, and we're going to start talking about what I have been planning since February, because I have been buying a lot of parts for you guys because we got a lot of cool content. We'll talk about it right now. So no promises on the timeline of this next video, but the next thing you will see being built on my channel is going to be a Mad Dog iSpare 50cc scooter. And we just got done doing Justin's. We did a little bit of performance stuff to it, and that's the first time I've ever actually dealt with one of these things. So what I've done is a lot of research into what goes into them, what products are available, what performance parts are out there. And while I was doing that research, I ran into a lack of knowledge when it comes to the 50cc motor and exactly how much performance you can get out of them. Now, in my state, I live in Iowa, and you have to have a motorcycle license in order to ride a 150cc. So a 50cc for a guy that doesn't want to get a motorcycle license is a great option, but they just don't go very fast. So what we want to do on my channel is find out what performance parts should you buy in order to get the best return on your investment. These things are expensive. I've got, in parts right here alone, I've probably got $1,300 just sitting here waiting to go on this scooter. And what we're going to do is put them on one at a time, and we're going to test them. So first, I've got to get the thing running. I bought it for $500. It does not run, and I got to get it running, and we're going to do some baseline testing. We're going to find out top speed. We're going to find out quarter and eighth mile times. That way we can get a good idea of, 1, how fast it is overall, and 2, how long it takes to get to that top speed. So I'm going to test it base first, and then I'm going to put together a few performance kits in relative to how much they cost, and we're going to compare base versus performance. So you know, hey, if I get a first level 1 kit, I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. If I get a kit 1 for $600, how much performance do I gain off the line, miles per hour, that kind of stuff? There's just not a lot of good information out there. There's like this bullet cam, for instance. When you buy this bullet cam, it says increases horsepower by 1 horsepower. That's the description of the bullet. What? What does that mean? What does that do? How much does that directly impact my speed and my acceleration, right? That's, as a scooter guy driving a 50, that's what I want to find out. So I cannot promise you when this video is going to come out because I don't want to put a timeline on myself, but the next thing you see me building will be this. Okay, now the next thing I want to address on this video is my motor stand. It's my #1 question I get across the channel. You guys ask, man, I want one for my shop. Where can I get one? I am trying to make them myself. I actually had a CNC company. Well, it's Dan with Right Now Powder. He's the one that's done my powder coating in the videos in the past. He actually has a CNC laser machine that he laser cut out all the metal we need to make these, right? So I've got to weld them. He's going to powder coat them for me, and then I'm going to sell them on the website. Now, again, time frame, I don't know. I'm not putting a time limit to when these things are going to be ready by. I've got the design there. Realistically, I need a more powerful welder in this shop, and I just don't have one, so that's probably going to be my next purchase. I'm hoping to get them out soon, but by your soon and my soon, we might be a little bit different. So, motor stand, it's coming. It'll be on my website. I will let you guys know as we go. So that's pretty much going to wrap up what I wanted to talk about. Do you guys want to see a project that never made it to YouTube? Kind of want to show it to you. It's outside. I'm working on getting some better storage because this thing has been thrown into those trees, I don't know, 4 or 5 times now, and it's just jam-packed with crap. And so I want to do something storage-wise, but in the meantime, I got to get it cleared out, and I put everything over on the concrete. So here's what we got sitting on the concrete. You guys have seen almost everything on the channel at one point or another, but this is the boys side by side. That's their daily ride, as well as this Raptor. And probably there's a Honda CRF70 right here. Those are what they drive most of the time they're out here. Also, you saw the go-kart. That's a 196cc and a 50cc next to it. They love the go-karts also. The sleds in the wintertime. That is the Bumblebee Edition four-wheel I did for my son years ago now. The SSR. And then that is an XR70. That one I have a complete T-Bolt USA stroker kit for that motor. That thing is going to be awesome. I am excited for that one. Probably going to be coming up this winter if I get, you know, time, motivation, that kind of stuff. But that one is, I love these things. That thing is so cool. But what I came to talk to you about is the project that never made it to YouTube. This is well, it originally started as a 49cc Chinese ATV, and I had an idea that I wanted to turn it into a Red Flyer wagon style ATV. And it was the first time I ever picked up a camera, started filming stuff for YouTube, and I just did a super bad job. Going back, and I still have some of the footage and some of the photos of when we started, and I just did not do great explaining what I was doing. It was the first time I've ever welded my entire life, so trying to be a welder on camera, never filming before, man, it just turned into something, and I think I just kind of lost the motivation to keep going just because of how bad the content was about to be. But now we've got a couple years under our belt, a couple projects that we've done, and this thing, I don't know, maybe it makes it come back to the channel. You guys just kind of, if you're still watching, let me know. Let me know what you think of this thing. We've got some hours into it. I will promise you that. You can see the back was made for a tank to sit inside for the gas tank. We got a boat seat for the seat here. We built this aluminum box just for the controls and the headlights. I've got all the parts for it sitting in drawers. Now, we've robbed a few over the years, but I don't know. I think we could put it back together. Up to you guys. Let me know what you think. I've got plenty of stuff to work on in the meantime. That scooter is going to be my #1 priority. But hey, the project that never made it looks kind of cool. I don't know if I probably can't ever get rid of it. So really, guys, that's it. That's what I've got to say today. I'm going to get this video edited and up for you. That way you can see it. And I'm going to start working on this scooter. Now that I'm going to spend a lot more time on as far as production level is concerned or editing level is concerned. So I've got to get staged. I got to get ready. Got to find out what I'm going to say, all that kind of stuff. Today's been super ad-lib, just literally talking through and letting you guys know what's going on. So I hope you guys understand. I know a lot of people that have reached out to me asking where I've been. I've let them know about the surgery, and they've been very overwhelmingly positive about the I don't know how to say it. They've been nice back, right? You guys have been nice, good comments, and understanding that, hey, this may take me some time. So I'm working through the mental aspect of it. I'm working through the physical aspect of it, but I know that this is what I want to do. I know this is where I want to be, creating content for you guys, because what we've built so far is just the beginning. So thank you so much for tuning in. And if for some reason you found this video and you are not yet subscribed, do yourself and myself a favor. Hit that subscribe button, because that is the only way I can guarantee I will see you on the next one.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams. Then you hit your teens, life ain't really what it seems. Try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.